Here we are, day 2. Just left Hawk Mountain Shelter and we're coming into some little parking lot, I guess. It's been rainy and colder today, but it's still beautiful. High Tower Gap. Okay. Hello, day 2. We're heading to Gooch Shelter / I think it's just after Gooch Gap, and we have been out here walking for about just under 5 hours, and we're at 16k. I think we're doing about 20k, and we're feeling good. It's been a little different weather today. Yesterday was like really warm and sunny. Today has been overcast and a little rainy most of the day, but it's kind of nice now. It's not raining, it's just cool, and we're getting some nice winds. We've done one big ascent and descent, and we're going up again. This one's smaller, and then we'll go back down into the gap. Okay, having a good day. Bye. Good morning. It's day 3. We are just leaving Gooch Mountain Shelter and heading towards hopefully Neil Gap today, which would be a 15-mile day, which I'm slightly concerned about because my ankle's bugging me, but it's wrapped, and feeling good otherwise. I had a good sleep, and we didn't make any videos at the shelter because there's lots of people, and that just feels weird. So here we are. Okay, bye.
Okay, so it's day 3. We're in the Blood Mountain Wilderness in Chattahoochee National Forest, which apparently is the busiest part of the trail in Georgia, I think, because Blood Mountain is the highest point. I don't know the highest mountain in Georgia, or if it's just on the bug in the ear. It's definitely. Wait, what'd you say?
It's the highest point in Georgia.
Blood Mountain, says Miranda, is the highest point in Georgia on or off the trail. So, overall, I think I've been super impressed with the trails in Georgia. They're very well constructed. I've heard, as you can see, like it's super smooth. There's lots of evidence of pretty recent trail work. I've heard it gets a lot worse as you go north, but for now we're loving it. We have decided to cut today a little short because Miranda's ankle is a little sore, so we don't want that to get worse and get into an issue that we can't treat. So our short day, we didn't really have too many options to stop, so we're gonna stop around 10 miles for the day, I think, at a campsite with a little lake that we can go take a dip in, take a load off, and then tomorrow it's like 5 miles up and over that Blood Mountain to Neil Gap, and then so that'll be a relatively short day, and we'll spend the day in Neil Gap getting resupplied and doing internet stuff and resting and icing Miranda's ankle, and then probably same thing the next day. So we're doing 10 miles today and then 2 short days, just trying to rest for a bit. Anything you want to add, babe?
No.
Okay, well,
Feel fine otherwise.
she feels fine otherwise. And talk to you later. Hello.
Hi.
Here we are. It's the end of day 3. We're at a nice little campsite. We're off trail now. The AT does not look like this. Here's all of our stuff, our entire lives spewed over this picnic table and our little home sweet home. Lake Winfield Scott Recreation Area, which is like a, I guess, Georgia State Recreation Area. Might have been a mistake to come here. Because we came here because, why did we come here? Because it's the last point you can camp. There's a section coming up that you have to have a bear canister to camp, which is like a special bear-proof bin to store your food in.
Which we don't have.
Which we do not have. Like, we are using, there's cables or bins at all the campsites so far. Or if we don't have those, we've got rope and stuff, so we'll hang it in a tree. So we couldn't go any further without doing more than we wanted to. And this place had showers, and it was by the lake. So we saw it was a mile, and when you're reading that in the book, it's like, oh, that's not no big deal. But it's, as we found out, it's a mile downhill, and tomorrow we've got a big climb, so we just made our climb tomorrow a little bigger, but yeah. So yeah, it's not bad. It's a good little spot.
No, it's a nice spot.
It was also more expensive than we thought, though. The book says $15, but it's $24 for a site. But yeah, we're here. We're showered. We're clean.
We're fed.
We're fed.
We're happy.
We dipped our toes in the lake, but it was too cold to swim.
Yeah.
But yeah, today was good. We did like 11 miles. I'm worried about Miranda's foot because she hurt it in NOLA, New Orleans.
Well, I didn't really hurt it. It just got like aggravated. I'm not really sure. I think it's from the old shoes that I was wearing that I brought just to leave there. We were doing, it's this left one.
It's not swollen.
It's not swollen right now. So yeah, I brought those old shoes. We were doing a lot of walking on pavement, and it swelled up one day. And then we rested it for like a day, and then wrapped it for a day, and it was feeling pretty good. So I wrapped it today. I took one ibuprofen this morning, and it hasn't been swollen at all. I can just feel it. It's a little like, I can feel it, but on a level of like 1 to 10 pain wise, it's like maybe a 1. But something to just, keep in the back of our mind and keep an eye on.
Yeah, so we'll probably go a little slower the next few days.
Yeah.
And just sort of see.
I was just too excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, I'm feeling great. We're finally here. Oh my God.
It was too good to be true.
Yeah. So we'll update you.
Yeah, we'll probably go a little slower. Tomorrow, though, is a big day because we get to go to Neil's Gap and hopefully eat burgers. So we're pretty stoked.
Yeah.
And do laundry.
Yeah.
And have another shower.
Yeah. I don't even need a shower now. I'm good for like 4 more days.
Yeah. Good for a month. No, definitely showering tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning. We're out in the spooky wilderness of Blood Mountain. It's so spooky. It's foggy and windy, but it's humid and not that cold. Jamie thinks it's cold, but I'm not cold. Okay, that's it. Spooky.